Chelsea won, Malmo 0. It was ugly. It was pretty. It was everything you wanted. Look, it was tough and Chelsea got it done. We're through. We're basically through to the next round and we've got a brilliant review because Hudson-Odoi is balling out. And Hakim Ziyech, well done, brother. You got to be there to slide it in. Welcome to the Kavkas View. Listen, not all trips to Sweden are easy, you know what I mean? But Chelsea made this look very easy. Chelsea played a fantastic game today. It was a proper professional performance, you know. When the champions go away, champions of Europe, we go away. And we dominated them. In the first half, I think we had 14 shots, 7 on target. It was one of those performances. It was a good battle. It was never a boring game. It was very insightful. It was interesting. A lot of key takeaways. And Chelsea did us proud. We need to be proud of what this team is achieving. Heavily rotated side here and there. But it's fantastic. Peeps, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and make sure you show me some love, bruv, because I'm not going to lie to you, lot. Every like goes a mile. Like, you don't understand how far it goes. By the way, if you like seeing Christian Pulisic go back on the pitch, hit that like button. Make sure you do. Where do we start? Well, we're going to start from the outset in the lineup. I thought the lineup was a very interesting one, and the lineup made me smile because Callum started 5 games in a row now, peeps. This is me coming from venting that he never gets an opportunity to me saying, right, is he getting a little bit overplayed? Callum, 5 games in a row, 4 of them in that left wing position, and I thought he was fantastic today. Ziyech gets an opportunity, Ruben, Jorginho. Good centre-back defence partnership. The wing-backs got rotated. Mendy's in goal. Keeps another clean sheet. And my man of the match, of course. The man of the match for me today had to be Callum Hudson-Odoi. That pass was decisive. It was what top-class players do. And he's got top-class talent. I'm not saying he's world-class. I'm saying his pass was world-class. Not him before you jump on my neck. We're going to start from the outset. The game was a proper 50-50 scrap. It was amazing. Like, they did themselves proud. Malmo deserved to be happy. And straight from the outset, Kai Havertz was aggressive. Kai Havertz was trying stuff. And you can see this is a Kai Havertz that wants to have key distributions about himself. And personally, I love it. I'm not going to lie to you. This is a Kai that backs himself. This is a Kai that believes he's good enough. And a Kai that's getting a lot of stick from a lot of Chelsea fans because they think that he's getting paid too much money. He's not performing. I tell you guys, he's 22 years old. Be patient. I'm telling you. Be patient. The player's in there. And you see later on when we talk about his assist, pre-assist, how good he is. In the first half, we dominated the midfield. And I think the domination highlighted not only in possession stats, but in shots. Because if you think about it, right, Chelsea had 14 shots in the first half. And 7 of them were on the target. And more importantly, this is the key stat. Jorginho and Ruben Loftus-Cheek were bossing that midfield. Whenever you go for Jorginho and Ruben Loftus-Cheek, you're almost stuck in a predicament where you could be overrunning that midfield. Neither one of them is blistering quick, but one of them is powerful and one of them is super high IQ player in Jorginho. A player that plays the game at his own pace, and Ruben is just usually the best player technically on any pitch he attends. So for them, it's easy trying to avoid a press that isn't as organized as it would be if it's against a top-class opposition. But they dictated it, they moved the ball forward quickly, and it was incisive. It's what you want to see from your midfielders. It's a partnership that I would want to explore in the future. I don't know whether it's the one I would go in the big games, but it's exciting stuff. Halftime came and, Thomas Tuchel's tactics are amazing. I love the way he manipulates the pitch and manipulates the players into different forms. It doesn't have to change the system. He can just change a few personnel. It reinforms different values, different elements of what they can do. For example, he moved Ziyech to the left because there wasn't much success and moved Callum Hudson-Odoi to the right. And the goal came on the 53rd minute straight away through Callum Hudson-Odoi. The ball gets drilled into Callum. Callum flicks it to Kai, who holds it up, spins his defender. This is why I love to see Kai Havertz at false 9. And he threads it lovely through, yeah, for Callum. And then the quality, the emphasis on that curl is phenomenal. It's something if Kevin De Bruyne did, we'd be raving. Messi did, we'd be raving. Well, it's Callum Hudson-Odoi, you best be raving. Because this guy is the real deal. Hakim's at the back stick, couldn't miss. Absolutely could not miss. I want to talk about Hakim Ziyech because I feel like he gets a lot of criticism. I'm one of them. I feel like I expect higher from him. I think he's so talented, I want more from you, Hakim. But today he had a decent performance. performance. He was trying stuff. He wasn't giving the ball away the way he normally does. A lot of the passes were more audacious. He's just always at 100, you know, like everything has to be 100 difficulty. It can't be a 75, a 65. It has to be a proper 100 difficulty. It can't be easy, all right? But his goal today, he was taken well, but people need to calm down with the credit. People are like, I told you, he's absolutely in class. Oh, how's he class? Because he scored a tap in that I would have scored. The goal came from the perfect movement of Callum Hudson-Odoi and Kai Havertz. Yes, Hakim took his opportunity. Good on you. Great for being there on time. But let's not exaggerate and put unnecessary expectations on the guy that he doesn't need on his shoulders at this moment in time. I really thought Chelsea controlled the game well, and Chelsea really balanced the tie very well. For example, we had numerous chances in the second half that should have been taken. Kai Havertz should have taken his, Thiago Silva off the line, and then the substitution of taking Ziyech and Cho off and bringing on Pulisic and Ross Barkley was a smart one. We went into a 3 in the midfield with a dish formation where we had Jorginho sitting, Ruben and Ross Barkley trying to create. And Ross was going into his arsenal of passes of that little dink. And he was getting Pulisic on that diagonal run. It was working really well. Malmo didn't know how to handle it. We weren't as productive and prolific in front of goal today, but I feel like it was a very good, united. I am going to talk about Christian Pulisic, and I think a lot of people aren't going to like this. His miss at the end was pretty bad, man, but otherwise, I just need to be a little bit positive about it. It was nice to see him on the pitch. It was nice to see that he was doing his darting runs. It was nice to see a confident player on this pitch. He looks like a man that knows he's got a fight on his hands, because Callum has jumped him in the pecking order. Ziyech could be potentially ahead of him. So I really want to see what's going to be happening in the near future when it comes to Christian Pulisic. We know the talent is there. We just need to get him fit and keep him fit. Ross Barkley, phenomenal player, man. I really like the guy. The kid has everything you want. He really does. Like, he's got so much talent and potential. He just doesn't have the commitment. He really doesn't. And he frustrates me. He absolutely irritates me. Because I'm like, Ross, you should be better than you are, big man. You really should be better than you are. But you're not respecting yourself by accrediting yourself into this profession. You're a dominant player. Please apply yourself. Finally, peeps, the big one, and this is the final side of the story. I think Chelsea are in a good position to get qualified now. Like, we got 9 points. We're going away, and we're going to have 2 more games now one against Juve in Turin, and the final one is at home. No, one at home at Stamford Bridge against Juve, and one in Zenit. I think we should get 3 points from both, and I think we should top this group. We need to top this group. It is imperative. It is important to get a nicer tie in the last 16, especially considering that Mendy will be gone at the African Cup of Nations, and we're going to be having Kepa in goal. But other than that, peeps, this was the Kavkas View. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you had a nice improv, good video that had your back, Jack. And peace out, I'm out.